I'm telling you that this shit happened to me 2 days after I used that device.
Hi, Dermatologist here. First off, I just want to thank this creator for sharing what's going on with her. I think it takes a lot of bravery to put yourself out there like that. To catch y'all up to speed, this creator says that she was diagnosed with Bell's palsy after having used the Medicube Age R device. What Bell's palsy is a temporary paralysis or misfunction caused by the facial nerve. The facial nerve is one of the nerves that's involved in most of our facial expressions. Now, this creator says that she started using the device according to the instructions for 2 days, and then she started having symptoms. Interestingly, another creator shared a story of having neurological systems after using the same kind of device. Now, Medicube has come out with a statement saying that, like, unequivocally, their devices do not cause Bell's palsy and kind of giving a lowdown of like what it is and how it would be impossible. And I feel like this is a major misstep for them as a brand. I have never seen another instance where a consumer has an issue with a product and a brand comes back at them this strongly. And let me tell you why I think they shouldn't have been so quick to say that. It even had an official from their company make a video talking about how Bell's palsy happens and why, it would be impossible for the device to do this. And to break it down for you, and keep in mind, I haven't treated anybody who has had issues with this device. It's not a process that's really well understood, but it's thought that viruses causing irritation to the nerve are the main reason that this would happen. By the way, this isn't a permanent condition either. They're also saying that, the nerve is so deep that the electrical signals from the device could not get to it. What they're failing to note here is that quite often Bell's palsy isn't caused by primary infection by these viruses like herpes simplex or Epstein-Barr virus, but more by reactivation of virus that is laying dormant in a ganglion of that nerve, essentially a sort of back channel and hub for that nerve. Viruses can lay dormant in our nerves for years, and that's part of the reason why we see diseases like shingles. Back in the day, when people actually used to get chickenpox, you would get chickenpox as a kid usually, and then that virus, the varicella virus, can lay dormant in a nerve ganglion and then can reactivate later in life, usually when people are elderly. And when it reactivates, it comes out as shingles. The same thing happens with herpes simplex in people who get cold sores on their lip. That's herpes virus that was already there that is reactivating through a nerve. What the people at Medicube are failing to realize is that these viral reactivations are often caused by external factors. So, for instance, the primary factor causing reactivation of the herpes simplex virus around the mouth for cold sores is sun exposure. So, a lot of people come down with cold sores in the warmer months when they're more likely to spend time outdoors. Viruses like the varicella virus that causes shingles can reactivate at times of acute stress when people are ill, when they're psychologically stressed, etc. We can even see that herpes simplex virus reactivate after doing cosmetic procedures on people like lasers or microneedling. So, in my opinion, to say that this device could in no way cause this, I think is a little bit short sighted. These devices work through a process that they call electroporation, essentially like delivering electric shocks into the skin. I'll be honest, they sent me one of these. I tried it out on the back of my hand and immediately decided that I was not going to use it. I did really feel that it was a little bit too harsh for daily use. I think sometimes with these at home devices, companies get like a little bit too aggressive in the search for providing results for people. Want a really effective viral product, but we have to make sure that safety is a top priority. And that's not to say that safety hasn't been a top priority for this company, but I think that when these sorts of situations arise, we should maybe reach out to the people who are making the claims, do a little bit more investigating, and not just be so quick to dismiss them, quite forcefully and publicly too.